Good afternoon, everybody. It's David Perlmutter from QuantumListing. Thanks for joining us today for our webinar, Quantum Listing Meets the On-Demand Economy. So if you've ever used Uber or Lyft or DoorDash or Grubhub, you have participated in the on-demand economy. We like to get things when we want them. I think it became a tsunami of on-demand things when Google started Prime and two-day delivery, and people have gotten more and more impatient to get what they want now. So let's get started. Yeah. All right, so here is a quick look at our agenda. We're going to first do an overview of quantum listing for anybody who is new to our service. Then we will be covering the feature attraction on-demand advertising options, which include our listing promotion, brand promotion, and online advertising. And hopefully we'll have a little time left over to cover lead capture and email blasts and take your questions. Let's get going. So quantum listing, for those that do not know, is a nationwide crowdsourced commercial real estate listing service. All of our listings, it's actually all of your listings, are searchable by anyone with an internet connection. There's no paywall or registration to search or access our listings and their contact information. All new members get a trial premium membership, after which annual membership is $79.99 per year. There's also a 3-month option for $24.99 and a 1-month option for $9.99. Brokers and owners can post an unlimited number of listings for the same annual price when their premium membership is active. Members can use Quantum Listing to serve or deliver their listings to their website or blog, and that is included in the cost of your membership. When you join, we assign all of our members to a network based on their geographic area, as well as a group in which they can post their commercial real estate wants. And these networks and groups are really just to make finding what you want and connecting with who you want a little easier for you. And Quantum Listing shares your listings to its social media feeds on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook after you've added those listings. The Twitter postings go out instantly, and LinkedIn and Facebook are added to a queue due to restrictions on the number of postings we can add in a day to those social media platforms. Premium members can access real-time analytics for their listing views, profile views, listing shares, and more. And that and more will include any on-demand services that you choose to use. We have free mobile apps for iOS and Android. And we also have some wonderful partnerships with other commercial real estate tech companies, StackSource for helping your potential customers get financing, Build Out and Sharp Launch syndicate listings to our service. Levitt Digital is a service to which our members can sign up to syndicate their listings to them, and they have a network of 500 plus local news sites, so it's a great resource for you to use to get even more mileage out of your listings. And our newest partner is the CRE Collaborative, which will syndicate your listings out to them. And if you are a member of CRE Collaborative, you'll be able to get some data enhancement for your listings, including tax information and things like that. We do not lock you into an annual contract that auto-renews if you forget to cancel it. We don't collect your credit card information ever. All transactions are done through PayPal. We have a new lead capture service that we'll talk about, which you can subscribe to. And we also have a new email blasting service, which is included as part of your premium membership, and you'll be able to blast your emails to your own proprietary list by uploading an XLS file. And we just in the last few weeks introduced the new suite of on-demand advertising features, which is the topic for today's webinar. So let's get right to it. First, quantum listing promotion, listing promotion. So the listing promotion is a service that will bring your listings to the top of relevant searches. So for instance, this listing here in Pleasantville, New York, which is one of Perlmutter Properties listings. I am also a broker, in addition to having founded Quantum Listing. You can see that I've promoted my Pleasantville, New York office listing, and the way that you can tell a listing is promoted is it has this green band around it. So it brings your listings to the top of searches. They're $2.50 for a week or $7.50 per listing for a month. As other listings will rotate through the order as they're added, the newer listings generally come to the top, but with listing promotion, yours will always stay at the top. One of the things that we've all learned from doing all the Google searches that we have over the years is people rarely go to the second page, third page, fourth page. They look at what there is right there in front of them, and that's what they click on. So if you want to give yourself a little bit of an edge with your listings, you might want to consider doing the promoted listings. And to do that, you'll, from your profile page, you'll click on the this icon right here, and that opens up the on-demand advertising menu. And then you'll select the top option there, which is promote your listings. And then you select the duration by clicking create order for 1 week or 1 month. And then you select the listings that you want to promote. You'll basically start choosing the listings by entering the name of the listing here in the search box. It'll bring up the relevant listings, and then you click the radio button on the right-hand side to decide which listings you want to promote. And once you are satisfied with your selection, you click create order. And after that, your transaction is completed nice and securely through PayPal. So the next thing that we have on demand for you is brand promotion. You can promote your company or personal brand in your market. Your banner will appear at the top of quantum listing searches in the area that you select. And this is great for agents looking to separate themselves from the crowd. And it's especially helpful for tenant reps who don't have listings to draw people to quantum listing for them. And it works great in conjunction with our lead capture service. So as you see here on the left, it's similar to with promoted listings. Brand promotions are highlighted by this green band so that you know that it is an advertisement. Here's one that we put up for Perlmutter Properties in Mount Kisco, where we have listings and where we've done a lot of business over the years. And you can customize your message. These promoted brand listings should be 500 pixels by 600 pixels. If you need help doing the artwork for them, we're happy to help you with that. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I saw an article come across my email today from Amanda Bowen, who is one of the folks at Atypical, which is a wonderful online commercial real estate marketing agency. And the article she wrote couldn't have been timed better. It's called 5 Tips for Real Estate Agents on Building a Personal Brand. I spoke to Amanda earlier today and was hoping that she could be with us. Unfortunately, she had other commitments. So, but this is just a little bit of what she has to say about what a personal brand is. So, individual real estate agents. Yes, you are a brand. Even though you are not a global corporation, you still promote a unique service. Don't your prospective clients regularly ask, how are you different from other real estate agents? Well, that answer is your personal brand value statement. Knowing your value as a real estate professional is crucial to selling yourself and recruiting clients. Who cares if you're not marketing across the nation? You can still be the name in your local market. After all, most businesses occupying commercial real estate are small businesses. And that local market is their market. Develop a strong brand for your bubble in 5 key areas. So I'll just hit the 5 areas without going into further detail. And when we send out the replay, I think we'll include a link to Amanda's really excellent article. First, she says, is know your brand position. Second is know how to communicate your brand value. Number 3, put your brand in writing. Number 4, consistency everywhere. And number 5, monitor your brand. So Amanda, I'm sure, would be happy to talk with you. And at the bottom of the article, which we will link to, you can find her contact information. But if you do need help with your commercial real estate branding, do talk to the fine folks at Atypical. So let's go a little further into our brand promotion. Once again, to access the brand promotion, you're going to click on the on-demand advertising menu icon, and then click promote your brand. And then you're going to select the duration, either 1 month, 3 months, or a year. And you click create order. And then you're going to add your artwork, and you can either drag and drop your picture that you're going to use or click to browse your computer for it. You get to add 1 image per ad, and it should be less than 1 megabyte and have a aspect ratio of 5 to 6, so 500 pixels wide by 600 pixels high. And you can adjust, if your picture is bigger than that, you can sort of adjust the image a little bit once you've added it. So first you add that artwork. Then you're going to add the city and state and select it from the drop-down menu. And that is going to be right here in this area. And you'll know you've done it correctly when you see this area here, instead of showing the ocean, shows the area that you want your advertisement to appear in. And when you collect that city and state, there's a radius of somewhere between 5 and 10 miles where that ad is going to appear in any searches within that territory. Then you can confirm the duration of your ad here, or you can change it. There's a little arrow here, which you can change it if you need to. And then once you are satisfied with everything, you just click Create Order over here. And you, once again, complete your transaction securely through PayPal. Our next on-demand advertising option is online advertisement. And so this is really exciting, I think. You'll be able to use QuantumListing to advertise your listings on the Google AdWords display network. There's a minimum budget of $25 per listing. It takes about 24 hours for Google to approve the ad, so if you don't see your ad right away, that is why. And Google has guidelines as well for their ads. So sometimes after 24 hours, we'll see that Google has not approved the ad. And sometimes it is because there's something in the subject line of your listing, or in the description, which is not compliant with Google's standards. We're very familiar with them, and we can make any changes that are necessary so that it will in fact get approved after it's been submitted. So we're going to monitor that for you. And then once the ad is up and running, analytics on your ads will be updated every 24 hours, and you'll be able to find that on the info section under the analytics subheading on your profile page. Let me just check and see if there's any questions. Nothing yet. Okay. So to get to the on-demand, to online advertising, once again, you're going to click the on-demand advertising menu icon and select Advertise with Google. And then you will select the plan that you want to use here. I believe we're capping the per day spend at $5. Doesn't mean you'll necessarily use $5 of your advertising budget in a single day, but it won't be more. Although Google sometimes goes up a little. It averages out to about $5 a day. It's really the most accurate way to say that. We've given you 3 different options for that: $25 a listing, $50 a listing, and $100. The difference between those is just how long your ad is going to run. Just a word also, we're using the Google Display Network. Google has 2 different advertising programs. One is the common one that you Google something, you see something pop up in a list, and you choose which ones you want. There's you can see which ones are advertisements and which ones are organic searches. The reason we chose to go with the Google Display Network is that the ads show up on the websites your customers are visiting, and it's the people who are in the market, in this particular market that your listing is in. And you're going to get a lot more views of your listing that way, and a lot more clicks. Also, the non-display network ads are typically much more expensive, particularly for an asset like commercial real estate. So we think you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck this way. And the way you're going to, let's go back. So once you've selected your advertising plan, you'll then need to select which listing or listings you want to promote. So you're going to enter in the search box here, start typing in the name or a keyword that is relevant, and select using the radio buttons which listing or listings you want to advertise. You make sure that the payment plan is the one you want. You can change it by clicking the down arrow here. Enter the city and state where you want the ad to be shown, and then select it from the drop-down menu. And again, as before, the ocean will change to the relevant area. If you want to get a renewal alert when your ad is running low or expired, click this box here. Make sure when you're doing this that if you have listings in lots of different locations, for instance, Promoter Properties has listings in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. Make sure that when you're doing an online advertising order that you're picking one city or area for each listing order. So if you have a listing in Stamford, Connecticut and a listing in Montvale, New Jersey, you're going to need to make 2 separate orders for that. But it really does not take much time or effort to do that. I can tell you it is considerably less time and effort than it takes if you're going to go onto Google and set up this advertising yourself. One of the reasons why we did this is because I know from my own experience how much time and effort it takes to set up these Google ads by yourself. So we wanted to do something that would be nice and easy and convenient for you guys. So you pick the ad, you enter the name and location and select it from the drop-down menu. Click that renewal alert if you want it, and then click create order, and you complete your transaction securely through PayPal. So let's keep going. All right, so we have a little more time. I'm going to pause now and ask if there are any questions. You can start typing them in the chat box if you want. And while we're waiting for any questions you might have, we will keep going with a few other new features. So QuantumListing has this great new lead capture feature, and it works a few different ways. What you're seeing here is the lead capture from our landing page. Website visitors coming to our site and going to the landing page will see this box here. They can either do their own search here, or if they're not comfortable doing their own search, they can start filling out this form and solicit help from a commercial real estate professional. And if you have subscribed to that, you are the lucky recipient of that lead when one comes through. If there are multiple agents in the same area, we will distribute those on a fair and round-robin basis, so it's not going to be a food fight for who gets the lead first. And we think and we're going to also limit the number of agents per market who can do the lead capture. So you should hopefully get some listings from that. And this is what the landing page lead capture form looks like after you start filling out those first 2 boxes. You have to enter in the size space that you want. You need to enter your contact information. You need to enter the market in which you want to get help. And then you also have to confirm that this is that your personal information can be shared with a real estate professional. We are entering the world that we should have entered several years ago, where your privacy and your personal information is yours to control, and we really just want to make sure that you understand that this is something that this is something that you want. Europe has already instituted GDPR, which makes your personal information. You really have to give explicit approval for your information to be shared. California has passed laws to do that, and it's not long before the rest of the country will follow. So we're trying to get ahead of the curve on this. If you have listings on QuantumListing and your membership is current, actually the pop-up comes up for anybody. It's whether or not, if your membership is current, is whether or not you can retrieve your leads. So what happens after 15 seconds of a visitor being on one of your listings, you'll see this pop-up here. And they can enter their information if they want. If you have a current membership, you'll get an email right away with that information, and you'll also be able to find it on the info section of your profile page. So that is great. People can contact you regardless, with your phone number and email address. This just gives them a little extra goose to submit their information if it's something that they are interested in. And if they find these pop-ups a nuisance, they're doing a lot of searches, they don't want anybody to contact them, they can always check this box and the pop-ups don't show again. Hold on. All right, so we also mentioned earlier the new email blast feature that we have. So if you have listings on our service, you'll be able to use this. According to MailChimp, every dollar you spend on email marketing averages a $38 return. And if it's already bought and paid for as part of your membership, I think that's could consider it an infinite return. So what you do is you go to your listing, you click the sharing icon, which is a little red dot underneath the feature picture, select the email icon, and then click that green button to upload your Excel file. You can also do single addresses if you prefer. You add a subject line and a message and hit send, and your email blast goes out right away to your proprietary list. And this is what that email blast looks like. Other things you should know about our email blast service is that when people reply to the email, it goes to you. So it doesn't come to us, or you don't have to go hunting for it on QuantumListing. It goes right to your inbox. Sending these emails is super fast and easy, assuming that you have that Excel file ready to go. Again, there's no additional catch. The only thing you need to know is that your QuantumListing membership has to be current in order for you to take advantage of this service. I've used Robly, I've used Constant Contact, I've used MailChimp, and those fees add up. So if you are using this service, which we hope you will do, it will make your QuantumListing membership pay for itself in very, very short order. Oh, actually, here I have a little video. I forgot about this. Oh, it says, hold on. Sorry, I didn't realize the sound wasn't on. Let's try it now.
Scroll down to the sharing icon, click the email icon, click add an XLS file. You can add an XLS or XLSX file. Add a subject and add a message. Scroll down and hit send, and that's all there is to it.
And that is all there is to it. So if you're interested in trying any of these services out, here is the pricing. The listing promotion is either $2.50 a week or $7.50 a month per listing. Brand promotion is $50 a month, $125 for 3 months, or $400 for a year. The lead capture service is $10 a month, $24.99 for 3 months, $79.99 for a year. The online advertising starts at $25 a listing, and it runs until you've used that up. You can also do bigger plans for that if you want, and then your Quantum Listing membership is $9.99 a month, $24.99 a month for 3 months, or $79.99 for a year. And the email blasts that we just talked about are included with your premium membership. If you want more information on any of the stuff we've talked about today, you can check out our How It Works section. You can click the Schedule a Demo button at the top of every page on our website. You can use the Intercom button on the lower right corner of our website, or of course, send us an email at support@quantumlisting.com. That brings us to the end of our presentation today. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate your interest in spending some time with us. And we hope to see you on one of our webinars very soon. So thank you.